Good afternoon.
I didn't even see you come in. I didn't mean for him to brag about it.
Oh, that's all right. I won't let it go to my head. It's all good.
What kind of challenge is this week going on the road?
I believe it's like any other away game. We're approaching it the same way. Arkansas State is just another team in our way, and our ultimate goal of winning the Sun Belt Conference Championship. And, it's the most important game because it's the next game.
Do you guys care that you've lost, 4 or 5 in a row to these guys?
That definitely has not been forgotten. I say to myself, we always highlight UL as a big game every year, but when you think about it, in the tenure that I've been at ULM, we have not beaten Arkansas State. And, I think many of our teammates and our coaches know that, and this is a challenge that we're trying to take on, and we're looking forward to this win.
Last week's performance really set the tone. I know that you had a couple of sacks there that killed drives for them, especially that 2-point conversion was so huge. But what was just the talk on the sidelines? Because at first, you come out and there's a nice 13-0 lead,
Right.
and they just kept fighting back. And so,
Right.
Just to continue to deliver big play after big play.
Right. Well, I really think that you make the plays that come to you, and, that's what they always teach us. Don't try to have any out-of-body experiences, trying to be out of position. One thing that Coach Ref really said this past week was do what you've been taught. Don't try to come up with your own new techniques, because from his experience, which is better than my 4 years of college football, is that if you try to do your own technique, it usually doesn't work. So, just do what you've been coached, and everything will fall into place. And it just so happened that led to 1.5 sacks and 7 tackles on the night.
Were you recruited by Arkansas State out of high school?
I was not. They once ULM offered me, they kind of approached me, but nothing too seriously. No animosity towards it, because ULM was the team that gave me a chance, and in fact, ULM was my only Division I offer. So there's actually no animosity towards Arkansas State, because no one in all of Division I football offered me. So in actuality, I have a chip on my shoulder towards every team out there, because ULM is who gave me a chance, and that's who I'm loyal to. So I'm proud for that opportunity.
Do you play with that chip on your shoulder? Especially last week, you were just all over the place.
Right.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Yeah, I would like to think I play with a chip on my shoulder. I would like to think that I'm an overly aggressive player, and I think that's how our defense is. We're overly aggressive, and I think many of us have a chip on our shoulders, because if you think about it, I believe that my situation is similar to a lot of the guys. That ULM was the only team that took a chance on us and that actually gave us a chance. I think a lot of us play with that. I know many of the Arkansas guys that I'm here with now, I don't believe any of us really had true offers from Arkansas State. Maybe 1 or 2 of us did. But, you see where we are, and we're part of the Warhawk Nation. I think that's how most of the players on ULM's team is.
Do you know anyone on the Arkansas team?
Not really. We don't like to talk about old war stories and stuff like that.
None of your high school teammates or anybody?
No. Freddie Knighton is from Little Rock. Went to PA, so I've seen him at a couple of 7-on-7 tournaments, but never had a chance to play with him due to division differences. But it'll be good seeing some guys that you've just heard about in in-state through the grapevine type situations, but no one personally close with, so everybody's an enemy, I guess.
So, if you don't know, did you know any of the guys that are here now that are a part of the Arkansas Mafia? Did you know them previously, playing against them in high school?
None at all. I had actually have a magazine that I took a picture of. It's of Hunter Kissinger. It was in 2010, and it was just a picture of him. And I said, when I bought this magazine, I didn't take any regard to who this kid was. I believe it was when they won the state championship. And now that I look back on it, I said, that's Hunter. And so, it's crazy how he's my friend now, one of my good friends, along with all the guys in. And I want to let it be known that the Arkansas Mafia has included some out-of-state people. Tevin Kagan's young linebacker, he's a real good friend of ours. And, like Coach Berry said, it's not cliquish. It's just something that we like to have fun with. And I think the team, as he said, likes to have fun with it, and it's just one big family.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's like Coach Rucker first started in front of y'all for bowl,
He did. And, you know, they used to try to say, why don't y'all get out and hang out with the other players? Well, we were, but we just spent a little extra time with one another. And, you know, that's kind of rolled on through the years. And now me, Cody, and Hunter all live together, and that's been an experience in itself. So that's been fun.
And then the fact that you and Cody are constantly flip-flopping with that position.
Right. And, you know, I really think that's in our whole defense in general. It's like a puzzle, and many of the pieces fit in the same spot. You know, you take me out, put Cody in, take Cody out, put Ray in, take Hunter out, put myself in. I really think we all just mesh together to where you have pretty good chemistry between all three of us. And even in the young guys, Tevin Kagans and Braxton Moore, who are really coming along. Tevin, in my opinion, had a pretty great game against LSU for a guy who really hasn't seen extenuous time in a football game. And Braxton Moore came in and made a tackle for a loss. You know, that's just good to see the young guys making plays, because I know a couple years ago it's hard to believe that I'm an older guy now, but I was in their same shoes, you know, trying to make 1 or 2 tackles here just to say that I made some plays on the night. You know, it's good to see them being productive in that sense, as well as providing what we need on special teams. And both of them are definitely on many of our special teams contributing.
So what are the jabs that the other players take at y'all?
I wouldn't say that it comes from a bunch of Louisiana guys, but it's those Texas boys, you know. Something about Texas, but I wouldn't say jabs, but, you know, just joking fun, because they do always see us together, and they do know that we cook and eat together, and so, you know, I invite them to do the same with one another and come over with us and eat. So just stuff like that.
Y'all cook?
Oh, yes, Hunter is a great chef.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
What's the specialty?
He can cook up a mean chicken, and he makes a little lemon sauce as well.
Okay.